Farid struggles to walk home. A year ago, he was hit by shrapnel while playing with his friends. It left Farid with severe injuries.
A shell fell near them. The first shell came and they kept playing. They didn't know that there was a second one coming. The second shell fell on top of a house and they were injured by the shrapnel. My brother was injured in his eye and his lungs and his leg. And as for the rest of them, one was killed and others were injured.
Houthi-led rebels have partially besieged Taiz, constantly shelling the city. And last week, the Saudi-led coalition closed all land borders and ports for a number of days, preventing people like Farid from leaving for treatment they urgently need.
He was going to travel. We had prepared the papers and talked about it. But now, after the closing of the borders, we don't know where to go. It's not possible for us to leave from any place in order to arrive in Egypt. The flights are necessary, but when they stop them, there is nothing we can do until the blockade is loosened or they open the borders, and then we will figure out how.
The UN has called Yemen the world's worst humanitarian crisis. And the war between government-allied forces, backed by a Saudi-led coalition, and Iranian-allied Houthi rebels continues unrestrained. According to official data, the conflict has killed more than 10,000 people. And people across the country, like Farid's family, are struggling to get by. The coalition's decision to close the borders has left people feeling trapped.
It's a violation against the rights of the people of Yemen, but we are calling on the leadership of the Arab coalition to open these border crossings, and especially for civilians, for food, for medical supplies to pass through, because the Yemeni people are suffering from the blockade and from expensive prices, and from the lack of health care, and so they have to travel to Egypt or Jordan or India.
The coalition shut the borders in response to a Houthi missile fired at Riyadh, but humanitarian groups have warned that tightening the blockade on Yemen could take millions closer to starvation. The Saudi-led coalition has now reopened borders, but only in areas controlled by forces allied to the government. It says this is necessary to prevent Iran's weapons from reaching Houthi rebels. But, especially in rebel-held areas, including the capital Sana'a, it also stops aid from reaching civilians. Abubakr Al Shamahi, TRT World.